Hola, boa tarde. Hey guys, I am now 2 weeks into the MTC. Super exciting. I'm enjoying it. The classes aren't getting, I mean, they're still intense, but they're not as bad as they were. Or like as overwhelming, I guess. They kind of get easier each time. Just to update you guys, I am going to be doing videos. I didn't have enough space. That's why I thought I couldn't do it. So but what I'm going to do is this video in 2 weeks, I'll delete it. So I'm going to have to delete it from the drive. So you actually won't be able to go see it on the email. But my parents and my family are going to like download them, and then they're going to put it on my YouTube channel. So I mean, I'll have the link or whatever, but I won't be able to post them, so they will. But yeah, so that's our solution. I love doing the videos, so I wanted to figure out a solution to do the videos, and I heard a lot of good feedback on the videos, so I was like, hey, why not? Like, if people are gonna watch them, then let's do it, you know? So yeah, that's how I'm gonna do them for the rest of the time. Some will be shorter or longer, whatever. If you see like a super long one, it might be super interesting, so you probably should watch it, right? Yeah. But yeah, in a couple days I'm actually supposed to have that basic core thing done. Yeah, this thing that I told you about. So just to kind of give you like a visual representation, that's like all of the words like in a note card stack. So right, that just took off like that's 2 words, right? So yeah. So but it's, you know, when you pray about it a lot and you keep working and trying to work as hard as you can, it'll come to you. And I've honestly learned a lot of words, and if I come out, you know, I guess one of the worst or whatever, I just need to, you know, work harder in Utah, and of course when I get to Brazil, hopefully, you know, just ask that I can pick it up faster, so, you know, I can make more of an impact. But yeah, so I don't really have that many stories. About my MTC I had where my Irmo Hayes, so that's Brother Hayes, he's one of my teachers, and he called on me, and I was kind of zoning out how I normally do. I just zoned out for a second. And he called on me, and I was like, oh shoot, okay, what does he want? And so, you know, you unmute it and you're like, sorry, what are you wanting? And he's only speaking to me in Portuguese, and I'm like, oh no. And so I knew I kind of had to probably like do something with him, and that was like him talking, like teaching me, or him like asking me questions, which it was him just asking questions to like get to know me type thing. And so, but the problem was when he started asking the questions, I literally had no idea what he was saying. Like you know, how, if I'm speaking like this, you know, faster and stuff, non-native speakers aren't going to understand because it's, you know, it's faster, right? You know, if I say você sabia, like I'm separating the words, but that's just you know. So which that's like a terrible example, but I mean it's the first thing that came to mind. So but yeah, so I had no idea what he was saying, and I'm looking at him like this, like, oh my gosh. And everyone else, I had a gallery view, so everyone else is just like looking, and all the guys that, you know, kind of know it a little bit more or know the language more, they're just kind of like, dude, this is really not that hard, like, come on, man. And so I kind of got embarrassed, and I was like, oh dude, that sucked, because I couldn't communicate with him. I was literally, I had no idea what he was saying, so how can I try and talk to him? But it's okay. That's how you grow. So you fail, and then you fail, and then you fail, and you succeed. So yeah. But there's that, and then like I want to kind of talk to you guys about my district. My district is awesome. Literally, such cool people. I told you about other roads. He's kind of like a quiet dude, but I can imagine like if I were to get with him, he would be insane. I don't know why, but I feel like he's just quiet, you know, reserved, because, you know, he's on his mission, but who knows, maybe he's like some animal, you know, in person. But he's cool. He's actually a baseball player and is playing in college, so that's something we kind of relate on with sports, you know, as far as outside of the mission. But yeah, he's super awesome. I've loved our companionship studies, and just trying to prepare for and learn the language and learn how to be a missionary. I've got Elder Tag and then Elder Rose. Both of them are actually going to UVU. And what's cool about Elder Tag is he's in my district, so my class in MTC. Then he's going to my same reassignment, which is Salt Lake City, Utah. And then he's going to my same mission, which is super cool. And so there's actually a time last night that we got to kind of talk with all of them. And that was really enjoyable. We kind of, us three guys that were going to UVU kind of were the last ones on the chat that we had with like the whole district. And so we kind of talked about UVU college, all that kind of stuff. That was fun to get to know them. And then we've got like these two sisters. They are the like most smiley people ever. Like they're smiling the entire time. It's like, yeah, it's awesome. They definitely bring the joy when you're maybe not feeling it the most. And then you've got this one companionship. One of them, Elder Pierce, he's like super, like he knows his stuff because I mean he did the whole Duolingo course before he started MTC. So already knew all these words. Like the second day, he like prayed in Portuguese, and we're all like, "How'd you do that?" You know. So, but yeah. And then his companion, Elder Ciccarello. It's hard. Sorry if you're watching this, Elder. But he's kind of picking it up pretty fast. He's got a brother that went to Brazil, which is super cool. So they kind of get to do that together, or like, you know, have that in, you know, common that they went to the same country. And then if I miss someone, that's gonna suck. But I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then Elder Powell and Elder Stott, they are awesome. They're both from Utah, and I don't know, they're just Elder Stott's got a great spirit, and Elder Powell got this laugh that makes you laugh with him. So, but yeah, so I really love my district. God really knows who He wants you to be with for you to grow. So, yeah. As far as everything else, I don't really have much else. I just kind of gave you download on the district and the class. It's just MTC, just trying to learn the language, get this stuff down, and so. But I would like to share a message in Portuguese. I know enough to be able to say it, kind of on the top of my head, but we'll see. So, Peterson morso você e saber você ali parimos você ouvir dela palavras acreditage dele Evangelo terfi dela por você e querer gostar Cristo. Eli dias você porto forte por mio tenche tiempos e como agreia olha você sucesso. No. Você tempo de sucesso. Yeah, so basically what I said is God loves you and knows you, and he wants you to listen to His words. He wants you to believe in His gospel and to have faith in His plan for you. To have and to want to be like Christ. He is there with strength for your times of sadness, and He is watching with joy in your success. So times of success. So yeah, it's just a little message. I hope you guys have a good week. Email me if you want to. I'd love to hear from you guys. Anything really, I don't care. You know, I'm on a mission, but I'm not a stranger. So please reach out, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Ciao.